is Abdul Rahman. I'm a lecturer at a public university in Kenya. I deliver lectures in computing and informatics. In our last lesson, we discussed about conditional statement. And onto that particular discussion, we had actually discussed about the type of conditional statement. We found them there were if statement, if else statement, nested if statement, if else if statement, and the switch statement. Today, we are going to start on a new journey and ask ourselves what is Java if statement, and we are going into details and define what is actually the Java if statement. And then we are going to look at the syntax, and finally we are going to use up Eclipse to implement up the same. So let us start onto the definition, actually what it is actually an if statement. Basically an if statement, it is actually evaluates a Boolean expression. So an if statement actually evaluates, and actually it evaluates a Boolean expression. So onto that particular note, we are saying if it evaluates a Boolean expression, then it actually returns true or false. So what happens if actually the condition and returns up true? So if it returns up true, actually it executes a statement. So if return number true, it executes a statement. What about if it returns actually false? If it returns up false, basically it exits the if statement. So it exits an if statement. So let us look at its syntax, how it looks like. Therefore, syntax is very simple. The syntax of it is a very simple one. So our syntax basically will be, if we have got a condition, then we write up a statement. That's it. And if this condition it is true, we'll have a statement. If it is false, then we're going to exit. So let's see it conceptually, how it look like. So using up a DFD. So if here we have up a start, and then here basically we have up our condition, and this condition it is true, then we'll have a statement here. However, if this condition it is false, then it exits the if statement. So here we'll have our end here, and here when it has written up its statement, also it ends. So basically this is how actually it works. And basically now we are going to go to our Eclipse and basically just put up a small message. Let's say for example we are going to have a string method, a string message. So we'll have here basically a string message, and in that particular string message we'll give it some value, and then basically we're going to use up an if statement. So if this message equals to our value, then do what? And then print system.out.print our message. So basically that is what we are going to implement. So let's go to our Eclipse and try to implement the same. So basically here we'll have up our string. So we'll have up a string and call it that particular string, call it message, and let's pass on our message inside here, and maybe I'll write there I am an if statement, I am an if statement. So that is my message, I am an if statement, and basically I'm just using up system dot out dot print ln. What do I want to print? Basically I'm just printing up my message. However, how do I print this particular message? Basically I have to put up an if statement. So let's try onto that. So I say if I have here my message actually equals to this particular message. So I'll just copy this particular message. So if it is actually that particular message, then what do I do? I just print so I just print that particular message basically, and that will be it. So I just do like that and print this particular message. So let us run this particular program and see what happens. So when I run this particular program, actually it tells me I am an if statement. So this is how actually we demonstrate the Java if statement. So that one comes out to the end of this particular session, until onto our next session, whereby we are going to discuss the nested if statement. For now, I say bye.